very lucky to be here. Number 1 versus number 2. It is built to this, and the college football world is just stopping to watch and see what happens in this game. It could very well be a preview of a playoff matchup, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Florida Gators. With EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Gators will kick this away to get us going. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. The pocket breaking down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
For the first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
We'll change the pre-snap look now. First down. We're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. Comes out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Here's the target, and it's complete. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
And the Gators hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second- and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Trying to extend the play. And this is going to be a safety.
Wait a second. You're backed up inside your own 5-yard line, and you go with an empty set. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It backfires here. think that's a questionable play call, and it costs you 2 points.
Juice to get past a man. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Takes the handoff on the counter play. And runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Out of the gun now on third down. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he can be a monster today.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. The defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such... And it's intercepted. An immediate pick six. Wow, a shocking play. Return to pick six. Touchdown, Gators.
What a job by this defense applying the pressure. They knew that they had these guys pinned up close to their own goal line. They got pressure. This quarterback, I think he panicked. He gets rid of the ball. What an easy touchdown for the defense.
After the PAT, the lead is now 16 points. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Short pass finds the tight end. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole.
He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Pass midfield, inside the 40, past the 20. Touchdown, Florida. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Wow, it's a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception because sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. They begin with a quick throw to the left. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Fires it to the wideout. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Touchdown, Gators. And the defense adds 6 for the interception return. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Point after, not right through.
Florida 30, NC State 0.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick this one.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And the NC State offense will take over 1st and 10.
So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he's wrapped up.
Florida.
Solid return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time.
Touchdown, Florida. This offense is still clicking. Try to add to the lead now with PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea.
First and 10.
Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Takes the handoff again. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
This defense continues to just be visible at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short in the 27. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Back to pass. It's Griffin. Caught quickly. What a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, NC State.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Number 13, set to advance on the football.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Now the 40. Past the 20. He takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. So that huge scoring play is wiped away by the penalty. Potentially a monumental call in this game. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he'll set up to throw. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. The ball is picked off. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. But this one is broken up, was incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Throws to the tight end. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Gators. No chance to catch it.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. If that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. It's a quick grab. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. Try to add the lead now to the 18.
The extra point.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it's been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10.
So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. Looking for some space. It's Luna. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. It's Griffin. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Got him, he's sacked.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. NC State will kick it off to start the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice game.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The pass rush closing in. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Try and muscle for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Offense facing 4th down.
Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Griffin. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
In the clear at the 25. Muscle out of bounds, close to the end zone. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State. And they'll set up now for the extra point try.
In the end zone.
And there's the point after.
The extra point is good. That makes the score Florida 51.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Number 13 sets a kickoff.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Gators offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes a quick catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to 36.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here, they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets...
He's picked for a third time tonight. Not much on the return, but they snuffed out the drive with the takeaway.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. To the air, it's Griffin. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
A new set of downs after that completion. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This is what makes this guy so tough. It's basically an option route. With the ability to break in or out, he sets his defender up, gets leverage to the inside, and they have a nice completion.
And it's complete downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint at the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
21.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackle right there. That's when they start the drive. And the Florida offense retakes the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Second down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, if you're going to run the football this close to the goal line, wouldn't you think you just turn it around and hand it to the tailback? Too many things can go wrong in this situation. I think they caught a break just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. It's complete. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
It's now fourth.
They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Florida. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
Florida 28, NC State 21.
Getting set to kick the ball out now.
Set to kick it away.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Play action here on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Quick throw caught over the middle. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Receiver makes the catch. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Receiver in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Griffin. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
With 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. Got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
He's running out of time here. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touch. Here's the throw deep downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Gators. And the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. And they have had a day that you've trained up, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. Last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Finds an open target on the left side.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
A completion makes it 2nd down. To throw, it's Griffin. Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Not complete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
We're trying to run it with the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. He quickly lands on it, prevents the turnover.
He catches a break here. Ball is on the ground. It ends up bouncing right back to him to avoid a disaster for the offense.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. They're going to run the option. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs. NC State comes to the line quickly. And looking to throw now on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll run the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. That's a design quarterback keeper. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Gators offense retakes the field. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. Makes a quick grab. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. The Gators looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. Touchdown, Florida. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 15. This one away.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone.
Offense will take over 1st and 10.
So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
This big tight end running a corner route, listen, as a defensive coordinator, if you put a smaller safety on him, he's too small to be able to match up with his size. And if you go with a linebacker, you're going to be too slow to go with his speed.
Back to pass. It's Griffin. Takes a shot as he gets the pass off. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Using his legs, it's Luna. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
But this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disaster.
It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, NC State.
Touchdown.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up.
3:25.
Back to throw. It's Griffin. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback dropping back. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. He just goes down, and that'll do it for the ball game. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to